I got a new lens on here. It's a RF lens, and it keeps focusing on the sign over here or the lights over here. So when you see me look off camera this way, I'm looking at my monitor, my iPad, and making sure that I'm still in focus, and it keeps dropping down to my chest. I don't know. I do have autofocus on, face tracking on. Maybe that's the problem. I need to cut that off. But anyways, I am here to talk to you about the Soundcore app with the Liberty 4 earbuds, these ones right here. I just released that video. I'll put that YouTube card right here if you're interested in that. And if you're watching this, you probably are interested in that. But yeah, so let me just go right into it.
Want to see some love? It's love day. I'm showing people love out here on the court.
What's going on YouTube? Nicholas here with Tech Love TV, where we don't discriminate. We believe all tech deserves some love. Okay, so after you charge these earbuds up, you want to download the Soundcore app, which I do have right here. And this is going to be a complete deep dive into this app with these Liberty 4 earbuds. So if that's what you're here for, then you came to the right spot. I'll try to put the correct channels, the correct chapters down below as good as possible, but there's going to be a lot of sections that I'm jumping through here, so I might not be able to do that as accurate as I will want to. But anyways, so when you first open this app up, as you can see right here, this will be your main screen where all your devices are connected. If you don't have an account, do you want to sign into an account, whether through I think your Apple ID or Facebook? Once you start connecting devices here, they'll just start lining up as you see right here, and I could add more devices and more devices. And so as you can see, I do have the Liberty 4s already connected. Here's the main screen right here. As you can see, I do have the black version up top. It says Liberty 4. This back arrow just goes back to the devices that you have connected. At the top right, you do have this gear icon. When I click on that, it has a bunch of different options in here. So up top, you see wind noise reduction. You have the option to turn that on and off. You got your fit test. I'm going to run this fit test right now. It says fit test, check the ear tip seal to optimize audio performance, audio quality. Good seal enhances the bass. Noise canceling. A good seal helps isolate noise for a better noise canceling experience. And it shows you a tip. And so I'm going to follow these steps down at the bottom and run this right in front of you. So it says, make sure your surrounding noise is lower than that red line so that you can start the test. I'm going to be quiet so I can start this test. And it showed good seal and good seal, so we're good on that. Underneath the fit test, you have the ear detection. You can do autoplay and pause on or off, and that's when you have music playing and you take an earbud out and it pauses your music automatically. You put it back in and it starts playing the music again. And you have in-ear detection calibration right here. It says perform the in-ear detection calibration to detect when you're wearing the earbuds more precisely. So I'm going to hit calibrate and let's just run this test. In-ear detection has been calibrated. I don't know if that's just like if they just put that there just because and not really do anything. I don't know. I don't know if that's even accurate or not, but whatever. And then you also have dual connection. So you do have multi-point connection on here. So I do have that on. It's connected to my phone, and I can also connect it to, let's just say, a laptop or an iPad, and so that you can do the whole multi-point thing. And underneath that, you have prompt tones, wearing tones. You can cut that on and off. Auto power off, 30 minutes. 60 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, and never power off. I'm going to put that down at 10. So if I'm not using them and they're just sitting outside of the case, it won't wear the battery down as much. About, so this is the About tab, model name, firmware name, software number, update firmware. If you do need to update firmware, I updated this firmware as soon as I unboxed these yesterday. And then you have your user manual right here, and it just shows you exactly what is in the box. Okay, and that's everything under settings, but also you do have this headphone icon up here at the top right. You click on that. You can do how-to videos, wear operation, Bluetooth, charging, sound, spatial audio, app, Soundcore Wellness. And as you can see, there's a drop-down arrow. So if you click on that, it'll expand and it'll bring up other different things. I'm guessing if you click on different items over here, it'll go deeper into exactly what you're looking for. That's pretty dope right there. You do have a FAQ section. So if you do have an issue, you can come right here and hopefully solve it for yourself. You also have a feedback button down here, which you can send them email, live chat, and phone. So that's pretty cool. They want you to get in touch with them so that they can solve your problems. Customer service seems to be in the right direction on here. And that's pretty much it for the settings, and then also the help at the top right. Underneath the earbuds, you do have your battery status, you have your left, your right, and your charging case. All show the battery level of each of them. Underneath that is your ambient sound section. You have 3 items right here. You have Hear ID A and C. You also have normal, and then you have transparency mode. And then so at the bottom right here, if you click on the mode section, you do have manual mode, and you can move this to exactly how you want it. So it went from strong to moderate to weak, and then back to strong. And that's for the manual mode. Adaptive mode, you can actually run a test, which I will do right now. It says, is noise reduction not obvious? Optimize now. So I'm going to re-optimize this right here on camera, and hopefully that it works out just fine. So let me hit optimize now. It says ear canal test provides you with a noise reduction curve that matches your unique ear canal to enhance the noise reduction experience. So they know that people's ear canals are different, and you hear different sounds differently depending on the shape of your ear canal. So they understand that, and they're going to run tests that gives you, I think, like beeps through your ear canal, and you can tell them if you hear them, or an A and B situation. But anyways, let's just start this test and see what they actually are talking about. So ear canal test. Surrounding noise. Ear canal test needs to be taken in a noisy environment. Okay, so I went and got some ambient noise put on the background, and as you can see right here that the environment is loud enough. So I'll go ahead and start this test to show you exactly what goes on in this test right here. So right here on this screen, it says take the fit test to get a more accurate result. I already did the fit test, so I'm just going to hit next. It says ear canal test. During the test, do not swallow or talk. Ensure the sound levels around you do not fluctuate excessively. So hopefully ambient sound coming from the speaker right here stays the same. So let me go ahead and hit test right here. Test completed. Try now. Okay, so now that was your adaptive sound mode. And what that does, it will adjust the noise canceling depending on the ambient sound come from outside, but I just always keep it in manual and on strong. That's how I rock. Okay, people, crazy early in the morning right now. Editing this video, trying to get this done, but I did notice that I did forget a section right here under the ambient sound section, which is the transparency mode. When you click on that, it gives you a couple more options. If you click on that, you get fully transparent, or you get vocal mode. So vocal mode obviously focuses on people talking around you, and fully transparent just lets everything in. So I normally keep this on vocal mode. That's just what I like. So yeah, sorry for getting that. Back to the video. Okay, so that's for the ambient sound section right here. Then you also have the sound effects section. Under here, this is where you adjust your EQ. So right now I do have it on spatial audio with head tracking. So if I click under spatial audio head tracking, what head tracking is when you have your sound source, let's say it's your phone, and it's right here, you're playing your music or watching a movie, and you spin around, it's always going to sound like the source is coming from this way, as opposed to if you do fixed, it will just be all around you the whole time you move for everything, which I think is pretty dope. And if you haven't heard or experienced spatial audio inside of earbuds, then at $130, these might be the pair that you might experience, because I'm not saying it's on the same level as Apple spatial audio, but for $130, Soundcore did a really good job to make sure that this works as advertised. And at the bottom, you do see right here, it says sound modes. You can do music mode, or you can do movie mode. Movie mode, when I'm listening to music or watching movies or whatever with these earbuds in, it just gives me a deeper sound. So that's why I always keep it on that. Okay, and underneath that, you do have Hear ID sound. So if I click inside of here, it says create your unique Hear ID sound profile by testing your hearing sensitivity and music genre performance. So it's a step 1 hearing test. Gauge your hearing sensitivity at multiple frequencies. Step 2 preference test. Choose your preferred sounds. So it's 2 different types of tests in here. So I'm going to run both of these right now. Find a quiet place before continuing, so I'm going to shut up and it will be pretty quiet then. It says hearing optimization. As you can see, it shows you the chart. I'm not sure if I did that properly, but I'm just showing you exactly what it's going to do when you run this test, because at the beginning I couldn't hear anything, and that's why you saw me playing with the earbud. I took it out of noise canceling and put it into ambient noise, and then back into noise canceling, and then I could start hearing the sounds. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that wasn't done correctly, but I'm not about to do that again. So now second test is the preference test. And it says turn down the volume, get ready, and decide which sounds you prefer. So hit continue. So it's either A or B for these, I think it's like 6 different tests. Okay, and so here is my Hear ID, and at the bottom, it shows you can hit play on a demo track, and you can toggle back and forth between the original and Hear ID. And so I think that's good enough, even though I probably won't even be using that. But I'm gonna just hit save ID, and you can see exactly initial curve, custom Hear ID, favorite. So this is from my test. You can obviously customize it. If I click on that, you can customize that to be even different, and then you can do your favorite music genre, which you can pick right here. So I'm just going to keep it on exactly what I did and back up out of that. And now you also have underneath the Hear ID sound section, you do have the default section. So if I click in here, and this gives you a bunch of different presets. Now before they added special audio to this, my favorite was a Soundcore signature. I kept it like that, sound really good. And then underneath all of that, you do have your custom EQ so that you can go in here and adjust exactly the highs, mids, and lows exactly how you want them. And then you can actually save your different presets down here at the bottom. I don't know how many you can save, but you can definitely save several in here, so you can change it if you want to when you're watching music, when you're watching a movie, when you listen to music, a podcast, TV show, whatever. You can adjust it exactly how you want. You can change it exactly how you want it down there. But I am going to keep it on spatial audio head tracking because that sounds the best to me. And now to the controls. So on these controls, as you can see, you do have a left and you do have a right, and so there are squeeze surfaces just like the AirPod Pro, so you won't get any accidental touches. It won't be any accident if you grab it or whatever. And then on top of that, if you do get accidental squeezes, then you can actually go into the settings and change exactly how you want the squeeze force to be. So if you think that your squeeze force is too light and you want it to be a little bit more firm, go ahead and click on that, or whatever is your preference. I'm going to keep it at normal and go back. And so at the bottom is where you can pick different options under single press, double press, or triple press. So if I click on this single press, it says volume up, volume down, next, previous, play, pause, Siri, ambient sound, and none. And if you click on ambient sound, you do get options to toggle between noise canceling and transparency mode. But I always do single press as play and pause. And I want to say this is for end and answer phone calls as well. On a double press, I got previous. On a triple press, I got ambient sound. And all of these different presses will have the same options pop up just like that. So it's all the same. And that's it for the control section. And then you also have Soundcore Wellness. Now, Soundcore Wellness is something new. It says be in tune with your body. I never even looked at this, so bear with me. Okay, so it says more accurate calculation. To provide you with the more accurate calculation, we need to know more about you. Your personal information will remain confident. So if you watch this, don't go tell nobody my personal information. So male, I was born in 84. I think this is the month. Yep, that's the month. So I was born in July, and then in pounds, I am currently 205 pounds. So I will say get started. And then it says hi, whatever that is. I'm pretty sure I can click on the gear icon and I can adjust any of this stuff. So I'm going to change my name in here to just Nicholas 24/7, which is my social media handle. You can find me everywhere. Let's see, age 84 on a 7. Height, I am 5'10" and 3/4, but they won't let me put that in there. So I'll just put in 5'10". Okay. Weight, English, weight, got that. Voice guide, English. Target weekly, 150 minutes. So 3 times 5, that's 30 minutes a day inside of the gym, 5 days a week, or working out. And you have your statistics right here. I obviously don't have any because I just literally opened this up. But as you can see, it gives you, it breaks it down by weeks, or you can get it by month. So by weeks, it shows you the total duration workout, workout time, calories burned, weekly target if you hit your target every single week. And then you also have your trends right here, and it shows you how long your the percent of your workout that your heart rate was in these different zones. So you have light, intense, aerobic, anaerobic, and VO2 max. You have your activity calendar, which shows you exactly the days that you worked out. Going back, activity log. There's no data because I haven't done any activities, and you have privacy underneath all of that. So heart rate sensor, log heart rate in app, log stress in app. So if you don't want this information to be shared, you turn all these on and supposedly they can't share. Okay, so that was underneath the settings tab. So let's go to weekly activities. It probably just shows the same thing. Yeah, it shows the same exact thing that I just went through in the statistics. Start exercise. So if I hit go right here, it will start my exercise, obviously, in daily wellness. It shows heart rate, stress, and posture. So if I click under heart rate, this part right here will start populating once I use these while I'm working out and I start logging exercise. All of this stuff will start populating. So here is the stress detection log right here. So you got your range, normal, relaxed, stress, and it shows what hour of the day. And I don't know what these numbers on the right side are. Let me click on this eye and see what this says. It says stress status helps you understand your physical state so you can then take suitable steps to maintain or improve it. Okay, but it doesn't show what the minutes are. The numbers are on the side. I don't know if that's like how many days you've been, or how many minutes you've been stressed, or how many times you were stressed in that time of day. I don't know. Anyways, if you know, feel free to let me know down in the comments. You also have your manual stress test right here. So I guess we can take this. It says it takes about 3 minutes to complete the test. Please perform the stress test in a restful state. Okay, so about manual stress test. The manual stress test helps you learn more about your current physical stress state. The HRV pressure change at a fixed time can give you feedback on the intensity of your recent exercising and fatigue level. It can help you guide through your training program. And at the top right, it do get another icon. Okay, so that's your test log up there. So let's go ahead and start this stress test. Let's start this test. Here we go. Okay, so stress test is done. It says right here, stress status 93. It says I'm stressed. It says, how about taking a break to recharge so you're ready to take on the next challenge? And it gives you the date and time that you did your stress test. It says about the manual stress test. The manual stress test helps you learn more about your current physical stress state. The HRV pressure change at a fixed time can give you feedback on the intensity of your recent exercising or fatigue levels. It can help you guide your training plan. And then at the top right, I showed this before, it shows you your stress test log. So I guess I'm stressed right now, probably because my YouTube channel is not performing how I want it to be performed, but that will change. Soon come, dropping content. Anyway, so that's your stress test right there. I digress, sorry about that. So that's your stress test. And so you have your heart rate. My average right now is at 72, 73 beats per minute. At the very bottom, you do have this posture section right here. In this posture section, as you can see, I already calibrated and set this up, but I will do it again for the sake of this video. So calibrate, and it happens very quickly. So it says you sit straight up, look forward, and hit calibrate. Okay, so posture calibration is done. So what that does is just let you know exactly where your head is supposed to be, or where your head normally lies when it's straight up and looking forward. And then if you look on the left side, it shows you left to right lean. So if I lean too far to the left, it's just stress very high, and then back to the right, stress very high. So it wants you to stay in this purple. I think it goes to about, okay, we're good around 31 degrees. 31 degrees, you go up to high, and then so between like 30 degrees either way, 30 degrees, plus 30 degrees, and negative 30 degrees, you're good. And then you also have forward and back as well. So this is my head straight up like this, lean forward. I want to probably say about 30 degrees, and then back as well, 30 degrees, and you'll be out of that zone. And so you can get beeps. Let me see what this says. This is current stress status. So it says maintaining a good posture is beneficial for healthy lifestyle in general. Your posture is as follows: 12 kilograms, 0 to 15% normal, blah, 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 blah. So got it. And then neck posture reminder, turn that on. So what that does is if you're outside of that 30-degree range, it will beep. If you're outside of that 30-degree range for over 5 minutes, it will beep. And this is what the beep sounds like. It'll tell you. So if you're wearing these at work or something for a long extended period of time, and you have this set up, it'll let you know. So it gives you my neck strain so far, and I think the high and the very high is simply because I've been doing the testing out and showing you. That's why it's up there. But I like that portion right there. I've never seen this portion right here or the stress test in any other app with earbuds. That's crazy to me, and I like that Soundcore is on the leading edge of doing stuff like that. It's really, really dope. As I'm doing stuff, all this stuff is populating, so if you wear these, let's just say 2-3 hours a day, and you're like at work, or you do wear these to work out, and while you're at work, so about 4 or 5 hours a day, maybe commuting and all the other stuff, this stuff will populate very quickly, and you can go in here and check out your stats and see what you need to fix and what you are doing really good at. So that is my full rundown of the Soundcore app with the Soundcore Liberty 4 earbuds. I went through ambient sound, sound effects, controls, and the new section, which is Soundcore Wellness. Okay, people, that was my rundown of the Soundcore app with the Liberty 4 earbuds. As always, if you like what you see in this video, or if this is your first time here and you like what you're seeing, go ahead and smash the subscribe button, or just smash the subscribe button just to support the homie in his YouTube journey. As always, thanks for stopping by the Tech Love channel. My name is Nicholas, and I'm out. Peace.